Did you know that the palm of your hand might hold hidden keys to your purpose in the universe? Throughout history, hands have been seen as maps revealing the deepest secrets of the soul, and you might be on the verge of discovering something extraordinary about yourself. If you notice a crescent shape, when you press your hands together in prayer, it could be a sign that you're destined for a greater purpose, a unique path filled with meaning and possibilities. In this Monk Wisdom video, we go beyond what is visible to explore the deep spiritual teachings that connect your body, mind, and spirit with the cosmos. The crescent in your hands is not a mere coincidence. In Buddhism and other spiritual traditions, certain body symbols are believed to be manifestations of internal energies or past karmas, representing your connection to the universal flow and possibly indicating a special mission in this life. What could this symbol mean for you? It could be a reminder that you have the potential for greatness, wisdom, and transformation within you. Buddha taught that we all have the inner capacity to awaken and achieve enlightenment, but sometimes we need signs to encourage us to look inward and trust our path. Before you continue, take a moment to press your palms together with your fingers straight, as if you were praying. Pay close attention. Can you discern the crescent formed by your hands? If so, this might be a call to you, an invitation to reflect on your purpose and to awaken the divine spark within. In Buddhism, it is said that every experience, every sign that appears in our lives has a purpose. It is no coincidence that you are reading this. Perhaps it is the universe speaking to you, guiding you toward a path of discovery and spiritual evolution. This symbol can serve as a reminder that everything in the universe is interconnected and you are part of something much larger than you can imagine. But here comes the most important part: only those who commit to exploring their inner selves and open themselves to the signs will be able to uncover the deepest secrets the universe has in store for them. This video will take you on a transformative journey, not only revealing the meaning of this symbol, but also how you can use this knowledge to make a significant impact on your life. At Wisdom, our mission is to help you connect with these teachings and find the peace and clarity you need to walk towards your best self. Subscribe now and join our community of spiritual seekers. You are not alone on this journey. Together, we will discover what the universe wants to reveal to you. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to learn could be the first step toward a destiny full of purpose and fulfillment. As Buddha said, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This crescent in your hands could be the reminder you need to start loving more, trusting your path, and awakening to the extraordinary being you already are. Have you ever felt that there is something unique about you, but you can't quite explain it clearly? Perhaps the answer lies in a detail that most people overlook: the lines in the palms of your hand. There are rare, almost magical symbols that only some people possess, and one of these is the crescent. This subtle arc that appears when you join your hands is not just a mark, it is the first sign that you might be among those chosen for a greater purpose. How to identify this symbol: join your palms with your fingers stretched out as if you were praying. Do not bend or curve your fingers. Now observe carefully. Can you see a crescent shape where the lines of your palms meet? If the answer is yes, then you are facing something that goes beyond the physical. This symbol is not just an anatomical trait. It is a silent invitation from the universe, a mark signaling a special connection with invisible forces. It's like a spiritual signature reserved for the few. Those who possess this symbol often feel an inexplicable call to discover more about themselves and their purpose in the world. Since ancient times, marks on the hands have been seen as secret messages, secret codes that only those prepared to see beyond the obvious can interpret. Today, you have the opportunity to discover if this mark on your hands is the sign you have been waiting for. But make no mistake, the crescent carries with it profound meanings and latent powers that only reveal themselves to those who decide to explore their true potential. You might be chosen for something greater. Perhaps this mark is a reminder that your path is different from others, a path towards awakening and enlightenment. If you have come this far, you may already feel that it is no coincidence. Observing your hands now is just the beginning. What you do with this discovery will depend on how you perceive your role in the universe. The crescent is not alone. It carries with it secrets that have transformed lives. This symbol is not just a mark, it is a secret language that Few can decipher a message that seems to whisper directly to your heart. Why do only some people possess this mark? The answer lies in the essence of the soul. The crescent is an invitation for those with a special destiny, a mission that only they can fulfill. They are souls prepared for something greater. If you have ever felt disconnected from a world, but at the same time deeply connected to something larger and invisible, it is possible that the crescent is your gateway, the point of contact between the visible and the invisible, the material and the spiritual. This symbol is not just a mark, it is a compass pointing to a path that few dare to follow. In ancient spiritual traditions, it was believed that the lines on the hands were maps drawn by higher forces indicating each individual's destiny. The crescent, in particular, was considered a symbol of alignment with the moon's cycles and with cosmic energies. Those who bore this mark were called to lead, create, or transform lives. It is the seal of a deep connection with the universe, but also a reminder that this force must be awakened. You may have already perceived this connection without knowing at those moments when dreams reveal strange messages, unexpected encounters that change your trajectory, or that simple glance at the full moon that brings you inexplicable peace. These events are not random. They are signs that the crescent in your hands is not just an empty ornament, but a constant reminder that you have a special role to fulfill. However, like any invitation, it requires a response. Recognizing the crescent in your hands is not enough. You must listen to it. You must understand that it is only the beginning of a transformative journey. By accepting this call, you will start to perceive something extraordinary. The world around you will change, as if responding to the awakening of the power within you. This is the secret of the crescent. This is the secret that now begins to unfold before you. The crescent in your hands is not just a mark, it is a key to unlocking powers you may not even imagine you possess. Since time immemorial, signs like this have been seen as direct connections to the cosmos, and those who carry them are regarded as individuals endowed with unique capabilities. But what does this symbol really mean for you? What is it trying to awaken in your life? The shape of the crescent, delicately molded by the lines of the palm, represents a rare balance between two worlds, the emotional and the rational, the spiritual and the material. It is no coincidence that those who possess this mark often feel a keen intuition and an almost magical ability to attract what they desire. It's as if your thoughts shape it, as if your wishes take form in mysterious ways. This is the latent power of the crescent, waiting to be understood and consciously used. Those who carry this sign possess a natural magnetism, attracting people, situations, and even energies that seem to guide them towards their purpose. But why does this happen? It is because the crescent acts as a point of connection between you and a greater energy. It is both a mirror and a channel. What you project into the world comes back amplified, as if the universe is listening to your thoughts and intentions. The question you must now ask yourself is, what am I projecting? The crescent is also deeply linked to the cycle of the full moon, a time when its power reaches its peak. During these nights, those who have the crescent in their hands often experience an inexplicable euphoria, a feeling of fullness that seems to arise from nowhere. Have you ever felt this? As if the air around you were charged with energy, and every step you took was guided by something greater. This is the power that the crescent is awakening in you, waiting to be understood and used for your transformation. Get ready to start this journey and discover the destiny that awaits you. Do not ignore these sensations, because they are clear signals that your power is aligning with the forces of the universe. But here's the most important thing: the crescent is only a potential, a seed that needs to be nurtured with intention, purpose, and awareness. If you decide to ignore it, will remain a mere curiosity in your hands. But if you choose to accept it, if you allow this power to grow within you, can completely transform your life. The choice is yours, and the universe has already responded. In Buddhism, we are taught that the connection with the divine and with the universe is a deeply spiritual relationship, and the crescent in this context is not just a symbol, but a reflection of that connection. It is a call to something extraordinary, something beyond the mundane. If the crescent in your hands could speak, it would likely tell a story of love, not ordinary love, but a transcendental love that transcends barriers and connects not just with the people around you, but with something much larger, the universe itself in its purest form. This symbol, formed by the heart line, represents a deep spiritual bond, a reminder that you have been chosen to live and share the energy of love in its highest form. Those who have the crescent often feel that their connections with others are different. Perhaps you've noticed how people trust you easily, as if they were drawn to your presence without apparent reason. This happens because your energy is naturally welcoming, almost like an emotional magnet. The crescent amplifies that vibration, creating a magnetic field of empathy, understanding, and compassion. You do not just listen, you feel deeply, and that is something few can do with such depth. But it's not just about attracting, it's about healing. The crescent is also a symbol of emotional healing. Those who carry it are often seen as a safe haven for others. Have you noticed how people seek your support in difficult times, how they feel that by being at your side, they can find answers or simply a space to reconnect with their own essence? This ability to provide comfort is not a coincidence. It is a gift, and like any gift, it comes with a responsibility to use that strength to illuminate the lives of others. The impact of the crescent is not limited to interpersonal relationships. It is also intrinsically linked to your own journey of love and fulfillment. But Buddhists teach us that true love is not just a feeling, but a transformative force that drives us to grow, to create, and to leave a legacy. Perhaps you have already experienced this in moments of deep connection with someone special, when time seems to stop and everything aligns perfectly. The crescent also awakens in you universal love, the kind that transcends the individual and reaches the collective. It is the force that drives you to care about the well-being of others and to make a difference in the world. That is why those who carry this symbol have a unique role in the invisible network that connects all things. You're not here by chance, and this mark on your hands is proof of it, is a reminder that love in its essence is the most transformative power that exists, and it is literally in your hands. But are you ready to accept this call and end what you do with this? This gift will not only affect you, but all those who cross your path. If there's one thing that distinguishes those who possess the crescent in their hands, it is their ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. This symbol is not just a physical mark, it is a gateway to a special type of creativity and prosperity. Those who bear this mark also carry the seed of creation, a rare power to shape reality around them according to their deepest intention. How to unlock this force in your life? The crescent, associated with the energy of the moon, is a reflection of the cycle of transformation that governs the universe. Just as the moon moves from phases of darkness to fullness at the full moon, those who possess this symbol have the gift of illuminating the darkest ideas and creating what previously seemed impossible. Have you noticed how your best projects or ideas emerge in moments of silence and introspection? This happens because you're connecting with your creative potential, which is aligned with the energies of the crescent. The prosperity that accompanies the crescent is not only material, but also emotional and spiritual. People with this mark often have a natural ability to attract abundance in various areas of life. Perhaps you have already experienced this without realizing it, an opportunity that arose at the exact moment, a source that appeared when you needed it most. This is not a coincidence. It is the power of the crescent in action, moving forces in your favor to manifest what you truly desire. But the real secret of the crescent lies in action. For this power to fully manifest, you need to believe in it and use it consciously. Have you realized how, when you believe in something with all your being, things begin to align in an almost magical way? This is the universe responding to your determination. The crescent amplifies that connection, making you a catalyst for what you wish to create. Additionally, the crescent has a special relationship with imagination. Those who carry this symbol tend to be individuals with innovative ideas, visionaries who can see possibilities where others only see obstacles. Great leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs share this quality because they understand that creativity is the key to turning dreams into reality. Have you ever felt that your ideas have the power to impact the world? That is the crescent awakening your highest potential. However, the prosperity offered by the crescent does not come without a greater calling. It demands that you use this gift not only for your own benefit, but also to uplift those around you. This is where the spiritualist role of the crescent stands out, its power of creation. and prosperity reaches its potential. When aligned with the greater purpose of making a difference, are you ready to use this gift wisely? The universe is watching, waiting for your response. In the end, to prosper is not just to receive, but also to give back to the world what only you can offer. The crescent in your hands is not just a physical mark. It is a reminder that you have been called to follow a unique path, often away from the crowds. Those who bear this symbol feel, at some point in their lives, the need for independence of force that drives autonomy and spiritual growth. You are the architect of your destiny, and the universe is waiting for you to take the first step towards fulfilling your purpose. Independence is much more than just an act of personal freedom. It is the catalyst that awakens the dormant potential of the crescent, that ancient symbol that signals the awakening of our true essence. If you have realized this, your greatest achievements have come when you decided to act on your own, when you chose to walk a path that only you could travel. This is the power of the crescent manifesting itself. It does not allow you to depend on others or to follow paths already traveled. Instead, it challenges you to create your own journey, to free yourself from the internal call that only you can understand. This concept of independence is not just a choice, but a vital necessity for those who have been chosen. However, as the ancient Buddhist sutras teach us, true independence is not found in solitude, but in deep alignment with your greater purpose. In Buddhism, there is talk of the connection with the Dharma, the universal law that guides us. Those who follow their highest purpose are aligned with the universe. And this alignment is not something external, but a deep internal connection, action that links you to all beings and everything that exists. The autonomy brought by the crescent is not a rejection of others, but the understanding that your true strength comes from a place much larger than your personal aspirations. It is the wisdom that by living from your purpose, the universe responds positively in a way that we cannot foresee, as if fate began to write itself in your hands. Buddhist meditation teaches us that when we are in balance with our true nature, everything flows effortlessly. By making decisions aligned with your deepest self, the entire world begins to move in your favor because your energy is vibrating at the correct frequency. Additionally, the crescent has a direct impact on your health. Both physical and emotional people who bear this symbol tend to be naturally resilient, but this strength is maintained only when they embrace their independence and live in coherence with their highest purpose. In the Four Noble Paths of Buddhism, we are taught that suffering arises when we stray from our inner truth. If you feel that your energy is blocked or that your health is compromised, it may be time to ask yourself if you are allowing external influences to control your life. The crescent reminds you that your life force depends on your freedom, your ability to follow your heart and live in harmony with your most authentic self. Here lies a vital lesson. The crescent is not a passive symbol. It is a reminder that you have the power to act. If you are postponing decisions, allowing fear and doubt to take the reins of your life, then you are allowing your power to remain dormant. Those who bear the crescent have been chosen to lead, to innovate, to inspire others with their example. Independence is not just a path, it is the destination itself, the path to authenticity, awakening, and spiritual transformation. The crescent in your hands is not just a personal symbol, it is a profound invitation to a spiritual awakening. In Buddhist teachings, it is said that we are all potential Buddhas, and that true enlightenment is not achieved in solitude, but through connection with others and with the universe. If you have made it this far, you probably already feel that something inside you is changing. It's as if every word you've heard has been resonating deeply within your being, awakening a greater purpose that has always been inside you. This symbol not only represents who you are, but who you can become. The crescent is the mark of an extraordinary path that requires courage, dedication, and faith in yourself, faith in the greater purpose, and faith in the idea that you have been chosen for something transcendental. The call of the crescent is the same as the call of the Buddha, enlightened being who, after achieving enlightenment, chooses to return to the world to help others. It is the same call that invites you to transcend the ego and to serve a higher purpose. Perhaps you have felt that certain events in your life are not coincidental, that they were guiding you towards something great. That is the call of the crescent, guiding you towards your Dharma, your destiny. The awakening of this purpose is not immediate. It is like a dawn that gradually illuminates the horizon, revealing landscapes and opportunities that you could not see before. The crescent is just the beginning of the journey, but it is up to you to decide whether to follow the path it points out. You have already begun to notice the small changes, a sharper intuition, opportunities that seem to arrive at the right moment, or that feeling that something big is coming. These are clear signs that the universe is speaking to you, waiting for you to accept the call. With this call also comes responsibility. The crescent is not just a symbol you carry, it is a reminder of your mission in this world. Perhaps your purpose is to inspire others, to create something unique, or simply to be a light in the darkness. Whatever it may be, the universe has entrusted you with that mission. And if there are doubts or fears, remember that those who bear the crescent also carry the strength to overcome any obstacle. At the end of this journey, one question remains: are you ready to accept the call that the crescent offers you? This is not the end, but the beginning of something truly extraordinary. The universe awaits your decision, because only you can write the next chapter of this journey. Remember, the crescent is more than a symbol. It is the proof that you are special, chosen for something that the world has yet to discover. What you do from now on is your choice, and that choice can change everything. If you have noticed the crescent in the palm of your hand, I want you to know that it is not just a physical detail. This symbol is a portal to deeper self knowledge, a spiritual call that invites you to reconnect with your essence and discover the unique purpose you have come to fulfill in this life. In Buddhism, we are taught that each sign, each experience, and each aspect of our existence has a deeper meaning. The crescent can be seen as a reminder that the universe is full of messages waiting to be deciphered by those who are willing to look beyond the obvious. This small symbol in your hand speaks of hidden potential and infinite possibilities. It reminds us of the importance of living with intention, cultivating mindfulness in every moment. As Buddha taught us, our minds are like a fertile field. What we sow grows. If you choose to listen to this call, the crescent can become a guide for developing spiritual qualities such as creativity, emotional connection, and the ability to manifest abundance in your life. Think of it as an opportunity to pause, reflect, and ask yourself, how can I align my actions with my spiritual purpose? In Buddhist teachings, it is said that change begins from within when we stop seeking external answers and start looking within ourselves. Message of light with those you feel need a spark of inspiration. Together, we can expand the energy of this knowledge and help each other grow spiritually.
I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.